Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his? See, now y'all gonna make me do it to y'all, man. Nobody juggles LeBron's balls more than this dude right here. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. Where is his? He deleted a lot of his videos because he's an idiot. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person, and then he gets his videos deleted because he's an idiot. Let me show y'all his videos. LeBron fans, look. Look. Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look. Look. This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron, 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 LeBron. Look. Every single second. So where are all these views? Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamers Pro's making money because he talk about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at?
I wanna be good to you, baby. Ooh.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl.
Have you ever felt
That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her. You don't notice most of the people in your comments are a bunch of racists who just hate LeBron because of his politics. Doesn't bother you at all. Ayo, bro. SMD, my nigga. SMD. You heard? SMD. You heard me? SMD. Straight up and down, dog. SMD. Nigga, I said it. You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
In a whip that's meant to speed.
I will tell you when the beef started with me already, right? Reggie fuck one of my niggas bitches, right?
I
The
learned
locker
the
room
game
went to
from
fuck
some
one of my niggas
heavyweights.
bitches, right?
Catching buses,
Listen,
making change from
He
another
fucking
place.
disrespected the bitch.
I'm a rolling stone.
I will tell you when the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fuck one of my niggas bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas bitches, right?
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 signs. This is what you gotta realize. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
I'm a rolling stone.
LeBron fans.
We are back, man. Wow. We are actually back, folks. Yeah, man. We're here. We are here, folks. Obviously, I do want to apologize. You guys know that I've been missing for the last couple of days, man. And yeah, man, we're back, man. You know, it's funny. I actually, went to California, and I was on the plane, and I was thinking, I was like, I have been talking a lot of shit about Kobe, so I was a little bit scared, when I landed, and I was like, what if one of these Kobe fans spot me? And yeah, I just kept a low profile, folks, and stay out the way, and luckily, none of the Kobe fans caught me, right? But nah, folks, in all seriousness though, man, there's been a lot that's happened, right, that we haven't even been able to speak on. When this whole free agency thing kind of popped off, I was obviously upset, right? I told you guys, I've been watching this game for 25 years at this point, and I've never seen anything like what the Lakers just did. I've never seen a team hand out a Ku Klux Klan contract, right? So to me, I've just been like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, chat. You guys know I've been, if you've been following me on Twitter, I wake up every day and I got my foot on these Kobe niggas' necks. Okay, like every single day I got my foot on the Fakers and the Kobe Tars' necks. Okay, because I'm just distraught on how they disrespected LeBron on the way out and essentially gave LeBron's money that he earned to this bum Aston Reeves, right? So I'm gonna shit on the Lakers for the rest of my life, and I already told you guys this. Even in the afterlife, I'm gonna still be shitting on the Lakers. Okay, fuck the Lakers for all of eternity. All right, because my GOAT, and I'm a LeBron fan, by the way.
LeBron fans,
right? My GOAT came to this dead ass franchise. I was there, right? And niggas want to try and, make LeBron like, the villain now. And I be seeing you niggas on, Twitter and on the internet and stuff, It's just crazy to me, right? Because, as somebody that was actually there in LA at the time, like, I remember what the Lakers were before LeBron showed up. I remember those days. I remember the Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Zubac. I remember the Luke Walton days, right? I was there. LeBron James comes and restores order, right? With that dead-ass franchise. And here we are 8 years later, you getting on the internet and you got people talking about, oh, he didn't do nothing but bring a bubble ring. A bubble ring? No, that was the Kobe ring, right? You remember that nigga that's dead? That died? Yeah. We won that championship that season for him. But now y'all have reduced it to a bubble ring instead of the Kobe ring. This is what those people do. Like I said, bro, I'm done with those people. I'm glad it's over. And yeah, as you guys can see by the title of the show, LeBron James is going to Miami. Now, obviously, a couple weeks ago, I think at this point, I was up here being a conspiracy theorist, and I was saying how, LeBron should go to Philadelphia, right, and win in Philadelphia, because that's where Kobe Bryant's from, right? And I believe that would be, the final chapter, the nail in the proverbial coffin, okay? Go to Kobe Bryant's hometown. Since the Faker fans, they didn't appreciate what you did. They didn't like you because they're Kobe fans. Let's up the ante. Let's go to Philadelphia, where Kobe Bryant's from, and let's go win in Kobe Bryant's city, where you also passed him on the scoring record the night before he got his TV turned off by the Illuminati. So I was on that type of time, right? I was on bad timing 2 weeks ago. Folks, I've leveled out a little bit, right? And I've started to look at this from a logical perspective, right? I've lived in LA and then moved to Philadelphia. Folks, I would not recommend that to anybody. I'm just being honest with you guys. I wouldn't recommend anybody leave LA to go to Philadelphia. As much as Philly got a good team or whatever with VJ and Maxey and Embiid and now Jaylen Brown and all that, folks, at the end of the day, my GOAT has a life to live as well. We have to live life as well. And the lifestyle in Philadelphia, I'm sorry, folks, it's just not really comparable to LA. Okay? You guys know why. So I think the Philadelphia thing is off the table. Obviously, Cleveland is, gonna be on the table because, that's where LeBron James started his career. He's from the area, all of that. LeBron James has said he doesn't like playing in his hometown. I'm gonna be honest. I've never been to Cleveland, so I don't even know what the fuck's over there, right? And from a lifestyle perspective, if you told me, hey, you got to go from LA to Cleveland, I might cry. Straight up, I might cry. Like that's how drastic of a change that would be. And I've never even been to Cleveland, but I remember Joakim Noah back in the day. He was like, who the hell goes to Cleveland for vacation? Right? So LA to Cleveland, I'm not really seeing, that don't make sense to me. you know, unless he's retiring and he just wants to say, okay, you know, I'm out, and he wants to do it in the jersey he started in. But I think my GOAT has at least 2 to 3 more years in the tank. So I don't see this as being a retirement year, right? If this was his last final season, go to Cleveland. Go close it out where you're from. Folks, my GOAT alluded to it a couple days ago. And I'm going to get to the clips here in a second because we got a lot of clips to react to, a lot of news to react to, right? But my GOAT has already let it be known he's not close to retiring, right? And that's why he's my fucking GOAT. And I'm a LeBron fan, by the way.
LeBron fans.
So I think Cleveland's really off the table, at least for this year, right? So we can throw out Cleveland. We can throw out Philadelphia, folks. That's going to bring us to Miami, man. That's going to bring us to Miami. Now, I've already told you guys this, okay? You guys should know I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
Right? And me and my GOAT are essentially one and the same. Now, I've gotten on this show numerous times, and I told you guys what my top 2 cities are in the United States, okay? My top 2 cities in the United States are Los Angeles and Miami, okay? Those are my 2 favorite cities. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 times LeBron James left Cleveland, where did he go? He went to Miami, and then he went to Los Angeles. Me and my GOAT are one and the same. I've never met my GOAT, but him and I are just alike, right? We like to be by the water. We like to be in warm climates, and we like to be where the big booty Latina bitches is going to be at. That's LA, and that's Miami.
You're a freaking frog.
So once I really just started thinking about it from a logical perspective, right? If I had to leave LA, the only other place where I probably wouldn't cry is Miami. If let's just say, right, let's just say we had a, you know, let's just say all of us had a corporate job, and they're like, hey, buddy, you know, we got to relocate you, you know, so you got to move from LA. That would be a little bit disappointing for me, at least, right? Because I love LA. Some people don't like it. I love LA. It's one of my favorite cities. I can see why certain people don't like it, but for me, you know, I've had good experiences there, so I love the city, right? But if you told me, hey, I gotta relocate you, but I'm gonna send you to Miami, folks, I'm not gonna cry that I gotta go to Miami. I'm actually gonna be excited. Right? I wouldn't cry. Now, if you told me I got to go from LA to Cleveland, I'm crying. LA to Philadelphia, I'm crying. LA to Miami, I'm not going to shed a tear. And if I do, it's going to be tears of joy. Right? Exactly. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuning in, though. You guys see this article, right? Something very strange happened the other day. And once again, you know, I didn't have a chance to react to it. So I'm going to, you know, talk about this now. So as you guys can see, LeBron James to the Miami Heat, YouTube page leaks future press conference. Okay. That's strange. You said, the LaFlop dick riding YouTube channel with a man that calls another man, his glorious king.
Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his? See, now y'all gonna make me do it to y'all, man. Nobody juggles LeBron's balls more than this dude right here. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. Where's his? He deleted a lot of his videos because he's an idiot. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person, and then he gets his videos deleted. Let me show y'all his videos. LeBron fans, look. Look. Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look. This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron. Look. Every single second. So where are all these views? Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamers Pro's making money because he talking about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at?
Girl, I wish I could save you.
Ticket TV, he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers.
But I can't.
So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
That girl took me for
Ticket TV,
Spider-Man.
he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers. So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
So yeah, are you done, dude? Are you done trolling? Listen, you heard what Fufu Man called me. He called me a jock sniffer. A full-time ball juggler.
You're a freaky frog.
Dude, I'm a LeBron fan, okay?
LeBron fans.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Kobe's dead and Jordan hasn't played in 30 years. Like, I'm a LeBron fan. It is what it is. Okay. He's done trolling now. Okay. But once again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It says LeBron is going back to the Miami Heat. At least that's what many are speculating after the organization's latest slip-up. The Miami Heat's official YouTube page briefly leaked a live video stream titled LeBron James Introductory Press Conference that was set for July 27. It has since been unlisted and made private. It seems that the video has been momentarily taken down, but not fast enough for internet scourers to collect their screenshots, screen records, and begin running with the narrative that LeBron James is headed back to the 305. If it's true, then at least we know that there will be an announcement within the next 6 days. However, it seems that it was a mistake on the Heat's social media department, according to Miami reporter Anthony Chiang, who covers the Heat. So they're saying it was a mistake by the Heat's social media department while preparing for the possibility of LeBron picking the Heat, but there is no validity to it right now. Folks, LeBron's going to Miami. All right? Like, let's just cut the bullshit. Okay? He's obviously, taking his time or whatever, but this all but sums up LeBron James's decision. He's going to Miami. Okay? It's just that simple. It just makes the most sense, man. It really does. And if we're talking from a basketball perspective, playing with Giannis and Bam Adebayo, and you're going to go to Miami and basically form a big three with those two, I just don't see another team in the Eastern Conference that I would be afraid of if LeBron goes to Miami. Like I said, if you got a starting lineup of LeBron, Tim Hardaway Jr., Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, and Bam, I mean, we're talking about probably the best starting five in the NBA. On paper, that's the best starting five in the NBA. And I was actually thinking about this earlier. The Miami Heat are the best organization that LeBron James has ever played for. They will do what is necessary for LeBron James to be competitive and to compete for championships. That is one thing I can say about Miami. They're nothing like the Fakers, right? The Fakers were purely, there to sabotage LeBron James. Miami is not going to do that. Miami is not going to do that. You said, I just want to live? Well, listen, you have to pay your Illuminati debts. Kobe didn't play his Illuminati debts. My GOAT, listen, LeBron, you're going to have to pay it. You're going to have to pay up. You're going to have to make certain sacrifices. Now, what those sacrifices are going to be, I don't know. You know, I don't know the Illuminati like that. But yeah, LeBron's going to pay his Illuminati, debts, and I think they'll let him live and he'll be fine. You know, Kobe didn't want to pay up, so they had to take Kobe Bryant out. Yo, OG Sonic, dude, stop. Like, why are you typing in all caps, dude?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Okay, OG Sonic, this is your final warning, dude. If you type in all caps again, I'm sending you to Kobe's house. You will be with Kobe. Okay? I will send you to the gulag. This is your final warning. Now, like I said, Miami, on paper, that would be the best starting five. Giannis has, made it be known he wants to play with LeBron. Bam Adebayo and LeBron have already played together on Team USA. There's already history there with Spo. And, LeBron's the greatest player in Miami Heat history. So that's basically his second home, right? The only thing is, and I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Pat Riley, I think, out of respect, when LeBron James, comes down there, just out of respect, he should have a platter of cookies ready for LeBron James. Simple as that. If Pat Riley and the Miami Heat have a platter of cookies, because we saw what the Fakers did for Aston. They had, what was it, chat? Encrusted pillows, AR encrusted pillows. Yeah, they sent him home with a goodie bag. They gave him AR encrusted pillows and blankies for doing nothing, for getting his ass beat. I've never seen anything like that in my life, where they serenade a player who's done nothing. I mean, have you guys ever heard of that before? Have you guys ever heard of a player getting serenaded who's never been an all-star, never done nothing in the NBA? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. But for Aston, like I said, they were playing country music and serenading him with AR encrusted pillows. They sent him home with a goodie bag. This is crazy work. So if they can do all that for Aston, Pat Riley, like I said, out of respect for LeBron, when he shows up back to South Beach, have a platter full of cookies, have some chocolate chip, have some oatmeal raisin, have some sugar cookies, some ice cream, some caramel drizzle. I think my goat said he likes, Heath cookie crumble or Heath candy crumble, whatever the fuck. Get him whatever he needs. Okay? And we'll accept that as an apology. And all that body fat y'all be doing, all that, you don't even got to bother doing that with LeBron. You don't got to be checking LeBron's body fat percentage every day, micromanaging LeBron. No. You can do that with them little niggas who don't know how this shit go. You don't play with my goat like that. That's the only thing, chat. No micromanaging, no more disrespect. Have the cookies, and we can let bygones be bygones. Okay? That's where I'm at with it, chat. That's where I'm at with it. You said Pat needs to drizzle Bron's cookie? Yeah. That's actually insane. That was an insane comment. You said in his favorite wine too? You said the Lost Vanilla Latte Quaker. Speaking of the Lost Vanilla Latte Quakers, like I said, chat, a lot has happened. Okay? A lot has happened in these last 2 to 3 days that we got to get to. So I'm off this LeBron topic. Can we shit on the fakers real quick, chat? You know, this is like one of my favorite things to do. Okay, I love dancing on the fakers' grave. Let me show you guys this, chat. So a day ago, I told you guys this, right? The fakers know that they're fucked. Okay, they know it. Now the Kobe tards, they're trying to act like, they're excited because they got their team back, but it's actually sad what the faker nation has become, right? These guys hate LeBron so much that they would rather lose with white boys than for LeBron to be on the team. That's insanity. But like I told you guys, if you go to Los Angeles, right? I was just there yesterday. If you go to LA and you go to a store, right? Let's say you're in, South Central, or not even South Central. Let's just say you're in Bell Gardens. Let's say you're in Downey. Let's say you're in Norwalk, one of them type cities. You walk into a store, I mean, it's going to be nothing but Mexicans in there. I don't know if you guys know the percentages of the population of LA. Maybe you guys should do a little bit of research, right? I think LA is like 60% Mexican, if I'm not mistaken. Some crazy number like that. Chat, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because LeBron was putting belt to ass on Kobe back in the day, that the Mexican, I don't know what it is. We do, the Mexicans are inherently racist as well. So I don't know if it's just flat out racism, but I don't know, because they do seem to like Kobe, but Kobe was a good slave. So maybe they just don't like runaway slaves like LeBron. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because LeBron's a runaway slave. Kobe was a good slave. So that's probably why they like Kobe. Yeah, because Kobe did what he was told. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah, like I said, you go to LA, bro. It's Mexicans. It's Mexico City in LA, essentially, right? It's Mexico City. So it's a little Mexico, right? So that kind of market, that kind of city, my GOAT had to get out. He had to go. He had to. The disrespect, it went too far. The treatment that they showed LeBron, it was just disgusting. So I'm glad my GOAT escaped LA, because not many black men do. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. P&B Rock. Who else got clapped in LA? Michael Jackson, rest in peace. I mean, who else got clapped out there? My GOAT escaped. I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
So I've been telling you guys, really since LeBron announced he was leaving, the fakers know they're fucked, right? They know they're fucked. Now they're trying to act like Quentin Grimes and, all the Kevon Looney. They're trying to act like all the guys they sign, right? They're going to be good because they got Kevon Looney and Quentin Grimes. And who else did they get? I'm trying to think. The nigga from Toronto, Mamu. What was his name? Yeah, Sandro. I don't even know this nigga. So they got Sandro, Mamu, whatever his name is, from Toronto. Oh, Colin Sexton. Can't forget him. Quentin Grimes, Kevon Looney, Zaire Williams, and who else did they get? Oh, and Walker Kessler. Y'all are trash, man. Like, that's a trash roster, bruh. Like, we got to just keep it a buck. That is a trash-ass roster right there, right? Exactly. Matisse Thybulle. I forgot about his bum ass. Folks, that's sorry as hell. That's a shitty roster. Right? So now what we're seeing is Faker fans are now begging for LeBron to come back. Now, the leader of Faker Nation, Trevor, he went live, or not live, but he put out this video a day ago. I want you guys to listen to this dude, folks. Take a listen to this.
All right, not everybody's going to agree with this, but with all the talk about where LeBron James is going to land, it's interesting that the best spot for him is actually to reconsider and go back to the Lakers. When you look at the roster they've assembled, Luka, Austin, Quentin Grimes, Walker Kessler, LeBron is a perfect fit at the power forward spot for LA. They've now assembled depth on the wing as well. You've got quality talent coming off the bench. This is a team that could really make some noise if they were to do that. If LeBron wants to win, the best option may be just to stay home, stay with his kids, stay close to everybody, and return to the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, not everybody's going to agree with this, but with all the talk about where LeBron James is going to land, it's interesting that the best spot for him is actually to reconsider and go back to the Lakers. When you look at the roster they've assembled, Luka, Austin, Quentin Grimes, Walker Kessler, LeBron is a perfect fit at the power forward spot for LA. They've now assembled depth on the wing as well. You've got quality talent coming off the bench. This is a team that could really make some noise if they were to do that. If LeBron wants to win, the best option may be just to stay home, stay with his kids, stay close to everybody, and return to the Los Angeles Lakers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
All right, not everybody's going to agree with this, but with all the talk about where LeBron James is going to land, it's interesting that the best spot for him is actually to reconsider and go back to the Lakers. When you look at the roster they've assembled, Luka, Austin, Quentin Grimes, Walker Kessler, LeBron is a perfect fit at the power forward spot for LA. They've now assembled depth on the wing as well. You've got quality talent coming off the bench. This is a team that could really make some noise if they were to do that. If LeBron wants to win, the best option may be just to stay home, stay with his kids, stay close to everybody, and return to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Have you ever felt warm on a cold, cold night? How it get you when you least expect it?
So, you guys just heard the head of Faker Nation, Trevor Lane. This is the head, the face of Faker Nation. LeBron has already informed the Fakers and Faker Nation that he's not coming back. And they're still begging. He told y'all he wasn't coming. Folks, it is July the 24th. He told these people he wasn't coming back on July the 1st. That's over 3 weeks ago. And they're still begging. I don't know if I've ever seen that in all my... I don't know if I've ever seen that ever. Chat, tell me another situation that you've seen this before. Tell me another time you've seen this before, and I challenge somebody to find me another example of this. Where a player informs a team as he's about to be a free agent that he's not coming back, and then that said fan base is begging him to stay and to re-sign with the Lakers. Yo, this is insanity, bro. Didn't I tell you guys a long time ago that Trevor Lane is a beta cuck? Didn't I tell you guys this? You want to know what beta cucks do? They embarrass themselves, right? They sit in a cuck chair while their wives get pounded by BBC.
You a freaky frog.
Trevor, why are you publicly embarrassing yourself like this by begging for LeBron? Didn't LeBron already tell you he's not coming back, dude? Why are you even what? Why are you even talking about this? He's not coming back, Trevor. Let it go. And then, you know what the funny thing is? People will be like, oh, well, why do you still talk about the fakers? Move on. But here you have the face of Faker Nation, 500,000 subs, and he's up here begging for LeBron to come back. But if little old Reggie talks about the fakers, I can't move on. No, this is why we're still talking about the fakers, because they're still talking about us. Nigga told you 24 days ago he's not coming back. Well, I actually think the best thing for LeBron to do is actually return to the Lakers. Well, if you don't get your ass on, yeah, chat, after they done gave all the money away, now they want LeBron to come back. That's just insanity, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. That's just insanity. Nigga told you over 3 weeks ago he's not coming back, and you still talking about him. Oh, let's take a listen. This was another clip I seen. Another beta cuck. Yeah, let's take a listen to this beta cuck. You guys know Jason Simp, right? You guys remember Jason Simp? Yeah, he quit the Faker Nation pod trash. He said he got sick, so he couldn't record any more of this trash shit he was talking about.
Let's go this one. Jamal Murray won a chip. Don't want to hear it. Oh, I'm assuming that was to your comment, Jason, about other guards that have struggled in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think that Denver Nuggets team wins the title if Austin Reeves from this year is healthy and in rhythm next to Jokic.
Think this year's Denver Nuggets?
No, from 2023.
Oh, from 2020. Okay, gotcha.
Not to say, like, guys, I do think Jamal Murray is proven to be a better playoff player than Austin. My point is the point I was trying to make is, like, as the league has gotten more physical and the best teams in the league have been so good on defense, skill guards all around the league are struggling. Like, Jalen Brunson is really the only dude who's, like, thriving as, like, a small, unathletic on-ball guard in this environment.
And Jalen Brunson is very, very physically strong. That certainly helps him in that type of situation.
Good point.
That was just an insane take. So yeah, he had a take too. I see y'all in the chat say he been begging too. Yeah, he had a take about the fakers and LeBron. Take a listen to this, folks.
Still think it's really sad that LeBron isn't going to be a Laker this season. The Lakers desperately need a legit starting caliber power forward. LeBron's one of the very best power forwards in the league right now. I'm not sure that any of those other teams plus LeBron is better than this Lakers team plus LeBron. I'm not going to blame any one side because I do think both sides are to blame. I do think LeBron's camp became difficult. Not so much LeBron. I think LeBron in the locker room was friendly and a good teammate and a good leader. I think it's a LeBron enablement issue, the way that he allowed and enabled his camp to kind of like passive aggressively either act on his behalf or to passive aggressively act without him checking them. You can't have your agent going on a popular podcast and saying weird shit about Austin Reeves' contract and not expect that to have,
your bitch ass up.
kind of trickle down effects with your relationship with the team. I do blame LeBron for that because it's your agent. I'm sure just in general over the years, the whole experience of working with Clutch wore on Rob and Jeannie and soured the relationship. And then I think on the Lakers side, I think their camp just dramatically undervalued LeBron as a basketball player.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Yeah, I really, it's hard for me to take this dude seriously. If you actually look at his eyes, chat, he's reading off of a script. Like, look at his eyes. Pay attention to his eyes. You see how he keeps looking down as he's talking? Look at this. He's reading. Look, he's going to look down again. Look, he's looking down. He looks up, then he looks down. He's looking down. He's reading. He looks up, he's looking down. He's reading off of a script. They probably typed this up and told him what Yo, that would be crazy if they literally typed something up and told him to say this. That would actually be crazy. Where did he get this from? ChatGPT? Did he ask ChatGPT to type up a video for him so he could talk? Like, come on, man. What is this, man? This is insanity. These niggas be reading off of scripts, man. But you guys heard his take, right? You guys heard his take. So yeah, I said, so this clown isn't gonna mention that Rob Pelinka is disliked by everybody, was never qualified to be the GM, and only got the job because he was Kobe's buddy. LeBron and Clutch have more credibility than Rob Pelinka will ever have in terms of building a championship roster. Yo, this is crazy to me, bro. Like I said, bro, these people, they create their own narratives. They create their own narratives, bro. You guys got to pay attention, bro. They make their own narratives up. This dude said you can't have Rich Paul on a podcast talking about Aston. The reason Rich Paul and Max Kellerman had to talk about Aston is because y'all didn't want to talk about Aston. That's why they had to. That's why we have to. Because all year y'all wanted to tell us this dude is some, all-star caliber player, and we've been trying to tell y'all this fucking white boy sucks. Put him on the bench, or you're not going to have any chance of competing. Y'all didn't do it. That's why you got swept again. Then you paid the bum. Then you paid his sorry ass. So it's a problem when Max Kellerman brings it up and talks about it, when Rich Paul talks about it. That's a problem. But when y'all, riding him all season, that's okay. So y'all can ride him all season, and that's fine. But if somebody's, a little bit critical of him that's connected to LeBron, and that's a problem. These people are not serious, man. These people are not serious, dude. Do you guys really... I want you guys to think about this for a second. People are really upset with Rich Paul for talking about this bum on a podcast. I've seen people on Twitter, on social media, literally upset at Rich Paul because he spoke on Aston. Who is this nigga to y'all? Once again, they don't want black men criticizing white boys. Let me play the clip again, chat. It's okay if the white boys criticize the blacks. That's perfectly fine. But if a black, because notice, nobody got offended when Max Kellerman said it. You guys realize Max Kellerman was the one that brought that whole conversation up? It was actually Max, the white boy. Nobody had any issues with Max because he's a white boy. But they had issues with Rich because he's black.
I just still think it's really sad that LeBron isn't going to be a Laker this season. The Lakers desperately need a legit starting caliber power forward. LeBron's one of the very best power forwards in the league right now. I'm not sure that any of those other teams plus LeBron is better than this Lakers team plus LeBron. I'm not going to blame any one side because I do think both sides are to blame. I do think LeBron's camp became difficult. Not so much LeBron. I think LeBron in the locker room was friendly and a good teammate and a good leader. I think it's a LeBron enablement issue, the way that he allowed and enabled his camp to kind of like passive aggressively either act on his behalf or to passive aggressively act without him checking them. You can't have your agent going on a popular podcast and saying weird shit about Austin Reeves' contract and not expect that to have, you know, kind of trickle down effects with your relationship with the team.
Chat, you guys remember when Phil Jackson was talking about LeBron and his posse? You know who Phil Jackson was connected to? The Fakers. Look at this, chat. In 2016, LeBron publicly lost respect for Phil Jackson after Phil Jackson referred to James's business associates, Maverick Carter and Rich Paul, as a posse in an ESPN interview. James felt the term was disrespectful and racially coded, stating he wouldn't have been described that way if he were not African American. You see how they make everything that Rich Paul does a big deal? You see how they make everything LeBron does a big deal? They never liked these niggas from the get-go, because what LeBron and what Rich Paul and what Maverick and everybody that's affiliated with LeBron, what they represent is something you niggas have never seen before at the top. And that's black supremacy.
LeBron fans.
Chat, it's perfectly fine and normal when they're practicing white supremacy. That's fine. But when LeBron is practicing black supremacy, now you see that's when they have an issue. They do the same things. They hire their own people. They hire their family. Look at the Lakers as an organization. It's a family business. It was passed down from Jerry Buss. Then the brothers got it. Jeannie went to court, took it from the brothers. When she sold the team, all the brothers got $1 billion. Jeannie got $1 billion, whatever the case was. It's a family business. Nepotism, you know, is all up and down the Fakers organization. That's perfectly fine. The second LeBron gets Bronny in the league, everybody got a problem with it. All the Mexicans out in LA got a problem with Bronny. Everybody got a problem with Bronny. But y'all don't got a problem with Steve Kerr when he got his son a coaching job. You didn't have a problem with it then. You didn't have a problem when Kobe got his buddy a job. You didn't have a problem with nepotism then. Bro, they're just race. It's just racism. That's all this is about. They want to be able to practice racism and nepotism and all these things. But then when we do it, it becomes a problem. It's perfectly fine for a white man to start a company and hire, you know, all of his friends, and they're all white, and not hire any black people. That's perfectly fine. But if LeBron hires Rich Paul, says, yo, you're my agent. If he hires Maverick Carter, says, yo, you're my business associate. If he hires Randy Mims, says, yo, you gonna be with me day to day. If he does the same thing them white folks do, they're gonna have a problem. That's all this was about in LA. Them white folks were uncomfortable. LeBron came in. He brought his whole posse, his whole crew. Everybody was black. LeBron tatted the fuck up, do-rag on, listening to Tupac. They got uncomfortable. That's all this is about. They got uncomfortable, chat. They don't like it when we do what they do. That's why LeBron is my GOAT. That's why I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
Because LeBron is about his people. I could never be a Kobe fan. I'm never going to be a Kobe fan. I could never be a Kobe fan. You know? Cut off his black mommy and daddy. Cut off his sisters. Married a Mexican. And left her all the money. Hired the white boy. Nah, dude. Nah, I'm good on Kobe. Kobe's for the Mexicans. Yeah, Kobe's for the Mexicans. He's not for me. I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
Yeah, I'm a LeBron fan. I can't do it. Niggas want to know why I'm a LeBron fan. Is it about basketball? Yeah, it's about basketball, but it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. I fuck with LeBron because of how he moves and what he does off the court. How he put his people on, put them in position to be successful. That's why I like LeBron. Took care of his family. Didn't desert his mother and his friends that he grew up with. Put everybody in a position to win and be successful. That's why I fuck with LeBron. Yeah, the basketball stuff is cool. He's the GOAT on the court as well. But it's really what he did off the court why I fuck with him. You niggas, like I said, bro, you niggas don't like it when we do the same shit. Y'all don't like it. They don't like it when niggas practice racism. It's okay for them to be racist, but if we racist, then it's a problem? So it's okay for you to be racist towards us, but if we're racist towards you, that's why you don't like us. Talking about, yeah, I do think Rich Paul and I do think Jeannie and Rob got tired of Rich Paul and LeBron. Yeah, we're not up here kissing your ass. We don't need y'all like that. We're not here to kiss y'all's asses. We're not kissing Rob Pelinka's white ass. Nobody's doing that. Because we don't have to. Yeah, you ain't never met no niggas like us. Yeah, you better get us up out of here because you ain't never met no niggas like us before. We're not here to kiss your ass, pussy. See, when you show up with that mindset and with that mentality, they have to get you out the way. They have to get you out the way. Because here's what's going to happen, right? If they allow somebody like LeBron to stay and influence more people to behave the same way, I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say. They can't allow it, chat. They cannot allow it. Matter of fact, you guys see what's going on with Andrew Tate, right? Same thing. He got too big. He was influencing too many people, whether it was good or bad. He was too influential. They got to get him out of there. They got to get him out the way. Influence is power. If you're able to influence millions and millions of people, you are powerful. They had to sabotage LeBron. Look at what LeBron represents. They had to sabotage him. They had to. They couldn't let LeBron be the GOAT. They've been sabotaging him every step of the way, from Skip Bayless to the media to his teammates, Kyrie, everybody along the way. They had to sabotage LeBron because of who he is and what he represents. They've been sabotaging LeBron his entire career, and they try to make it seem like it's a basketball thing, and that's why they don't like him. No. Like the dude told Dreamers Pro, you don't like LeBron because of his politics. Doesn't bother you at all.
You don't notice most of the people in your comments are a bunch of racists who just hate LeBron because of his politics. Doesn't bother you at all. Ayo, bro. SMD, my nigga. SMD. Come with me. You heard? SMD. Nigga, run quick, see. You heard me? SMD. What you be having now? Straight up and down, dog. SMD. Nigga, I said it. You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
Chat. These Mexicans, these whites, these Asians, whatever, they want to make it seem like, oh, we don't like LeBron because of basketball. Man, cut the bullshit. You don't like LeBron because of the politics. Who he is, what he represents. They hate that shit. They hate a black man that has a black queen and black children, and they're billionaires. They hate he got a black agent and he's the most successful agent in the game. They hate that shit, man. Why do you think Rich Paul grew tired, or not Rich Paul, but Rob Pelinka? Why do you think he grew tired, according to Jason Simp, of Rich Paul? Because Rob Pelinka used to be an agent. And guess what? Rich Paul is way more successful than Rob Pelinka was as an agent. Way more successful. Why do you think Rob Pelinka's working for the Lakers now? Because once Kobe Bryant hung it up, ain't no more checks coming in. Why do you think he got the Lakers job, chat? Once Kobe hung it up, there's no more checks. So now he took the Lakers job. Rich Paul running laps around this motherfucker. Isn't he an agent? Hold on, I've never even thought. I've never. It's crazy that I literally just said that and thought of that, because I've never even thought of that before. That's actually crazy. Maybe that's why. Actually, I think I have said it before. But yeah, that's why he don't like Rich Paul. Yeah, that's why he don't like Rich Paul. Rob Pelinka hates Rich Paul because Rich Paul is black and he's an agent just like Rob Pelinka, and he's running laps around Rob Pelinka, and that shit eats him up inside because he's a white boy. You want to know what white men despise? Is black men that surpass them. They despise that shit. Because think about it. We live in a system that was made by a white man. So how the fuck do you let a nigga who used to sell jerseys out of his car, who didn't even go to college, get more successful than you? You don't think people feel a way about Rich Paul's success? You don't think people feel a way when Rich Paul walks in the room? You don't think people feel inferior? You don't think Rob Pelinka grew tired of having to give LeBron and Rich Paul $100 million every summer? Here Rob Pelinka is, he got to work for the Fakers every day. He got to show up and work. He got to show up and work for the Fakers every day. And every summer, here comes Rich Paul and LeBron walking in. Yo, Rob, we need another $100 million. You don't think they eventually got mad? They got jealous about that? That's all this is. They're jealous. They're mad. They're hateful because LeBron is a fucking billionaire. And Rich Paul is the most successful agent in the sport. And they're black. They're niggers. They're dark butts. So you know the hate is even way more bad when it's a dark butt, right? Because the hate wouldn't be as bad if LeBron was, let's say, Steph Curry complexion. The hate wouldn't be as bad. Even though Steph is technically a nigger, you know, he does have nigger naps, Steph Curry. You know, even though Steph is technically a nigger, the reason he doesn't get any hate is because he's yellow. So he's not going to get the same hate. But when they see a dark butt come in, oh, they're fucking pissed. You guys know that nobody hates on Steph. Steph finna get a new contract this summer. They gonna sign Steph for another 2-year extension, you know, $60-70 million a season. Nobody's hating on Steph. Nobody's saying Steph sucks. Nobody's saying Steph needs to take a pay cut. They love Steph because Steph is a yellow nigga. What they hate are the darkies. Look at Vando. He's just like LeBron. He's another dark butt. JJ Redick hating on Vando. Vando had to check his little whole ass. And he hated him even more. And you want to know why they hated him even more after he checked JJ Redick? Because JJ Redick knows deep down, JJ Redick, Jared Vanderbilt would whoop the dog shit out of him. I'm going to be honest, Vando could kill JJ Redick probably with his bare hands. And that's what they hate. You see, the reason why they like Steph, and it ain't really just about the skin color. You want to know why as well? Because Steph isn't physically imposing. See, they hate niggas like LeBron. You want to know why? Why do y'all think the Kobe fans hate LeBron? Because he dominated Kobe. He didn't just beat him. He whooped the dog shit out of Kobe. Like, literally bent him over and clapped his cheeks. See, there's a reason why they hate. Exactly, Roland. Bron is a threat. He's a physical threat to these people. He's a physical threat. And if you guys think that doesn't play a role in all of this, you're insane. You guys saw the way Jeannie and Linda Rambis were talking to LeBron when they were touching all on LeBron's shoulders. When my nigga said, first of all, happy International Women's
What do you mean by that?
Y'all didn't see how them freaky white women were ready to fuck LeBron right then and there on that court? You didn't see Jeannie? I told y'all Jeannie's a slut. A lot of y'all don't know, but Jeannie's a real slut. See, a lot of y'all bitches be fake sluts. No, Jeannie's a real whore. Go look it up. Her pussy's on the internet, and she got a nice pussy. Yeah, I like Jeannie. I still fuck with Jeannie. I ain't gonna lie. Jeannie's sexy. I ain't gonna cap. Jeannie's sexy. And a lot of you niggas never had no Jeannie buzz pussy. And I'm here to let you guys know you're missing out. You guys never had no 50, 60-year-old snow bunny pussy like Jeannie. I'm telling you, that pussy is good, man.
You're a freaky frog.
Don't ask me how I know. But a lot of you niggas ain't never had a Jeannie bust before. That's why y'all thought I was crazy when I told you I still fuck Jeannie. I'll fuck Jeannie right now. He said she's on go. Jeannie's on go. For sure. Jeannie will go. You just gotta catch her. That's it. You just gotta catch her. You know, you gotta go to like Irwan or something. Go to Calabasas and just go hang out at Irwan and then pray to God Jeannie Bus walks in one day. I swear to God you could fuck. Jeannie will fuck. Jeannie will get them cheeks up. I swear to God. I know her kind. She's fucking. The hardest thing about getting with Jeannie is just catching her, because she's a hard woman to catch. She's a busy woman, right? She got a lot going on. So the hardest thing would be just to catch her. But if you could catch her, she's gonna fuck. Why didn't she used to date Phil Jackson? Exactly, right? She used to date Phil Jackson. What did Phil Jackson say about LeBron? Called his crew a posse. White men's hatred of black men boils down to white women's attraction to black men. That's what a lot of this boils down to, chat. And they're never gonna say it, but it's the truth. A lot of these white bitches want to fuck niggas. And obviously, niggas have big dicks. And that pisses white men the fuck off. So when you see all these big dick, 6'9" billionaire motherfuckers walking in the room and you're Rob Pelinka, you don't think you're going to get a little bit jealous, folks? Come on, man. Come on, okay. That's all that shit was about in LA, bro. Rob Pelinka's a hating motherfucker. We got to just call a spade, bro. They be hating on niggas, man. Niggas got big dicks. And their white bitches want to fuck.
You're a freaky frog.
Now, once again, they're going to lie and they're going to make up all kinds of excuses. You know, they're going to, try to twist the narrative and make it about something else. Oh, well, we don't like because Rich Paul got a podcast. No, that's not why you don't like Rich Paul. I'm going to show you why you don't like Rich Paul. Hold on, chat. This is why they don't like Rich Paul. Oh, now it's making sense now. Oh, wow, this rabbit hole is getting filthy tonight, chat. This is getting filthy. This is why they don't like Rich Paul. Oh.
I gave it all for fantasy.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Junior. It's very easy to out-debate locker room.
If I go tonight,
It's
I
not
doubt
very
the water
challenging
change.
whatsoever.
I
The
just
fact
pray
that
they
you
don't
let the
forget my
locker room
name.
outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
This is fucking crazy, bro. We figured it out, chat, live on air, why they hated Rich Paul. Let me get to some of these super chats, though. Shout out to the Tethernator. You said LeBron is going to do the Lakers like KD did Messi. Shout out to Tal Assassin. You said Lakers told Kobe, nope, you're staying, after asking for a trade. Lakers mad because LeBron is gone. We got Terrence Hill TV. Appreciate you, man. You said he works the hardest, yet needs to take a pay cut. Crazy. Yo, chat. This is why they hate Rich Paul, man. I saw somebody in the chat. Exactly. He said Rich is a pog hunter. Exactly. Rich is a snow bunny hunter. Another black man sticking BBC. See, this is embarrassing for Rob Pelinka. This is embarrassing because Rich is just shitting on you in every way possible. Think about it, chat. Rob Pelinka's an agent. Rich Paul's an agent. Rob Pelinka don't got clients no more. After Kobe, he's done. What clients do he got? He don't got no clients. That's why he went and got a job with the Fakers. He asked his boyfriend Kobe to get him a job with the Fakers because he don't got no fucking clients. Once Kobe hung it up, that's it, nigga. You're done. You ain't got no clients, nigga. So he asked Kobe, yo, Kobe, can you get me a job with the Fakers? Kobe got him a job with the Fakers. Here comes Rich Paul. Rich Paul comes in. Rich Paul's like, yo, Rob, what up? Yeah, LeBron, bro, we need a new deal, man. Let's redo this deal. Let's get another $100 million going. First time, Rob Pelinka, he gives it up. Okay, cool. 2 years later, Rich Paul comes back again. Yo, Rob, what's going on, man? Hey, you want to negotiate another contract for LeBron? Rob Pelinka gives it up again. Third time. This was 2024. LeBron's last contract with the Lakers. Rich Paul gives it up again. And that was the final straw, chat. Rob Pelinka was like, no more. Fuck that nigger. That's probably what he said in the car on his way home. I guarantee you Rob Pelinka was in the car and he said, fuck that nigga. Rich Paul. I'm not giving him any more money. I'm not giving him LeBron more money. I'm not giving Rich nor LeBron any more money. They're taking all our money and they're taking our bitches. Shout out to Rich Paul, man. Shout out to Rich Paul. I'm not Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm all for this, chat. Seriously. I'm all for this. I'm all for black men sticking BBC off into Snow Bunny Coochie. I'm all for that. This is payback. This is our reparations. Shout out to Rich Paul for getting his reparations. Oh my God.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Wow. This is why Rob Pelinka and the Fakers don't like Rich Paul. Adele has an estimated net worth of roughly $220 million. Damn. Rich Paul running circles around Rob Pelinka. And he's dicking down your bitch. Rich Paul has an estimated net worth of $120 million. And he's dicking down your bitch. Pussy. Let's see. Rob Pelinka net worth. Now you see why he's jealous, chat. The blacks are running circles around him. Yo, this is nasty, bro. I get it now, chat. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. I get it now. He said, I'll marry a black queen, but in the meantime, I'm pounding snow bunnies like OJ. Like I said, dude, I've got no problems with anybody. I don't really get into all that, you know. I don't care. You know, if you see me with a black queen, mind your business. If you see me with a pog, mind your business. Mind your business in both scenarios. You know what I mean? It's none of your business. You know, I don't like niggas like Dr. Umar. You know, he over here policing niggas' dicks and shit. I don't respect that at all. Don't worry about my cock and what I'm doing with my cock. I'm not having conversation. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, chat. This shit really pissed me off. It's probably like an hour or two ago. I had to call my bank, right? For whatever reason, they put a block, a restriction on my card. So I had to call my bank probably about an hour or so ago. And, you know, I got this, you know, banker on the phone, and she's asking me about my transactions. And she's like, yeah, you know, what is this transaction? And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, what? Like, bro, this is my money. Like, this is my money. Like, I made this money, you know? Like, you didn't help me make this money at all. Like, you didn't do anything, and I got you on my phone and you're questioning my transactions? Like, I just find that to be extremely disrespectful. I'm honestly thinking about changing banks. I'm getting tired of Chase, bro. Real talk. I'm getting tired of Chase. You know? They're always putting some fucking restriction on my card, talking about it's suspicious activity going on, all this bullshit. I'm about to change banks, bro. Straight up. I'm finna go to fucking Bank of America or something. I'm getting tired of Chase. You know, I shouldn't have to explain any transaction. It ain't none of your motherfucking business. I see why niggas use Bitcoin and all that stuff now. Real talk, I see why now. Nigga, I mean, seriously. I gotta sit up here and tell you my transactions and what this is. And are you familiar with this? Yes, that was all me. Yes. What are we talking about? That's all me. And that's it. End of the story. I shouldn't have to explain myself. You know, and I feel the same way about, you know, dealing with women, bruh. You know what I mean? If you want to date a snow bunny, bro, that's between you and her. That ain't nobody's business. I don't like niggas like Dr. Umar, policing dicks and shit. Oh, you know, you shouldn't get with a snow bunny. Nigga, fuck out of here. If I want to get with a black bitch, I'm gonna get with a black bitch. If I want to get with a Mexican bitch, I'm getting with a Mexican bitch. If I want to get with a white bitch, I'm gonna get with a white bitch. That's it. I'm not politicking about nothing. I'm not politicking with you niggas about it. Like I said, if you ever see me out with a snow bunny, nigga, keep it fucking pushing. Matter of fact, act like you don't see me when you do. Keep it pushing, nigga. Mind your motherfucking business. So I ain't got no problems with Rich Paul sticking his dick off in Snow Bunny pussy. I've got no problems with it. Adele. Listen, Adele's sexy. Adele kind of thick too. I bet you Adele got some good pussy. My nigga done bagged Adele. Like, that's actually crazy. This nigga bagged Adele. Like, getting Adele is like, that's a come up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he better not never let her go. That's one you don't let go. You keep her. See, this is somebody I would like get with and I wouldn't cheat and I'd do right by. You know what I mean? Cause this bitch got a bag. See, this is one you get with, you don't cheat, you do right, and you just hang your jersey up. You know? She's worth $250 million. You're not finding anything better than that. You know? So, yeah, just hang your... Like I said, if you can get your hands on an Adele, just hang your jersey up. You know, if you get your hands on a Beyonce, hang your jersey up. You know, Jay-Z was smart. He hung his jersey up. You're not going to find anything better than that. Just hang your jersey up and call it a day. It's over. Straight up. But see, a lot of you chicks, y'all don't be understanding this shit. The reason why niggas keep cheating on you and all that shit, because you bitches are bums. You want to know what's funny, though? It's funny, right? How, like, you'll get on TikTok and you'll get on, like, the internet, and it's, like, always the bitches, you know, trying to qualify niggas. Or disqualify, I'll say, right? Oh, he's not tall enough, he's not rich enough, and blah, blah, blah. No, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. Let's keep it a buck. You bitches don't have... A lot of you bitches, and this is with all due respect, a lot of you bitches don't have shit but some pussy. And you think because you're cute that you deserve the world. And some rich ass fly nigga is gonna come in and save you from poverty. That shit's not gonna fucking happen. Niggas are gonna fuck and they're gonna move on. You're cute. Congratulations. But a bitch like Adele, this is a bitch you hang your jersey up for. Why? Because she has a bag. She has a talent. You're never going to go hungry with a bitch like Adele. You want to know why? Because she has a talent that can make hundreds of millions of dollars. You are never going to go poor. A lot of you bitches, niggas are going to go poor fucking with you because you don't have a talent. You don't have anything that you can do or know how to do other than maybe selling your pussy hole. Because that's what a lot of you bitches do. Majority of you bitches, you're on the internet selling your pussy hole. You're on the internet selling your butt. So outside of degrading yourself, you have no way of making or generating revenue. But you think because you're cute, you're going to get a millionaire. It ain't happening. It's not going to happen. It's that simple. Majority of these hoes, they want to spend your money. No, can you generate money? Yeah, they want to meet you and then take your credit card and go to the mall with it. No, you're going to get pumped and dumped. You're a liability. You're not an asset. A bitch like Adele is an asset. She's an asset. You're just a piece of ass. And guess what? Adele doesn't have to degrade herself. She doesn't have to slut herself out. She doesn't have to prostitute herself. She's able to make hundreds of millions of dollars while maintaining her dignity and her respect. That's commendable. I salute bitches like Adele. I salute bitches like Beyonce. But you bitches on fucking OnlyFans, selling your twat for $2.99 a month, you whores disgust me. Now, like I said, I'll fuck. I mean, I am a freaky frog.
You're a freaky frog.
So I'll fuck. But that's it. It's that simple. So Rich Paul, like I said, he did the right thing in this scenario. Hang it the fuck up. Hang it the fuck up. If I were to get my hands on Adele, I'm hanging my jersey up, gang. That's it. As soon as I were to Google her net worth, I'm hanging that shit up. Y'all got it, bro. I'm done. I'm out the game. Fuck it. This bitch worth $250 million. I'm out the game, gang. I'm out the game. I think a lot of y'all hoes, y'all need to start thinking about this stuff. Being cute it's not enough. It's really not enough. Can you generate some millions? Straight up. Cause see, my thing is, how y'all want rich niggas, but then you're not rich yourself? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. See, this relationship makes sense. Adele's worth $200 million, and really, it's some player shit to bag a bitch that's richer than you. A lot of you niggas never did that before either. A lot of you niggas can't bag a bitch that's richer than you. A lot of you niggas can't do that. That's a different level of a game. See, to be a nigga like A$AP Rocky and to bag a Rihanna, that takes game. You're worth $20 million, and this bitch is worth $1 billion, and you bagged her? And she had your kids? Nah, you got some type of game. You're doing something right. Adele's worth $200 million, Rich Paul's worth $100 million, and you bagged her? Nah, you doing something right. You did something right. I need me an Adele, bro. Straight up. I need an Adele. That's the only way I'm hanging my jersey up. If not, I'm going to be single till I'm 55.
You're a freaky frog.
I'm gonna be single until I'm 55. If I can't get an Adele or Beyonce, right? Or fuck it, a Lauren London, right? I'll take a low budget actress like Lauren London, right? I'll take a low budget actress. Matter of fact, I don't even want no actress because they be having to fuck niggas on camera and shit. So I'm cool on an actress. But if I can get like a low budget Adele or something like that, I'm hanging it up, bruh. I'm good, bruh. But if not, if I just keep encountering these broke bitches, I'm gonna be single until I'm 55, bruh. It is what it is. There's no point in me hanging it up for a regular bitch. It just doesn't make sense. For what? I'm gonna be like LeBron. I'm gonna be 43 still playing.
You're a freaking frog.
I'm gonna be just like LeBron. I'm gonna be 43 years old, grazing the beard, and I'm gonna still be playing, bruh. And then when I finally find my Adele, when I find my Beyonce, then I'm gonna hang that shit up, gang, and y'all boys got it. I'm gonna retire. But see, you know the thing about it too is though, it's hard to even find you. The only way you could even find a bitch like Adele is you gotta be up, because a broke bitch. No, excuse me, a rich hoe like Adele, she's put up somewhere. She's not even around regular people anymore. She only hangs around rich people. You know, she only does rich things. So she's only flying private. She's only eating the finest of the foods. You know, eating at the finest of restaurants, right? In the finest of the cities in the world. Monaco, Spain, you know, wherever. You know, when she's, you know, on an island somewhere, she's in a villa with security. So it's just like you're never gonna even be able to get close unless you got a bag. So I guess the moral of the story is, fellas, is we gotta get this money. You know, that's really the moral of the story. We gotta get this money, man. You know. Yeah, that's really what it is. Because how else are we gonna even run into these hoes? Because, you know, like I said, I was just at the airport. It be some bad bitches at the airport. But the super bad bitches is at the Clearport. The super bad bitches is pulling up to the airport and hopping on the PJ. Adele's not going to be at the air. She's not going to be at LAX. She's not walking through TSA. You're never going to see Adele walking through TSA. That shit's over with. So that's really what you got to do. You got to boss up and upgrade your whole lifestyle, and you'll meet better hoe. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Niggas got to start flying JetBlue. What's a good airline? Delta. Niggas got to start flying Delta. So in the meantime, that's what niggas got to do. You see, I'm glad they got rid of that Spirit shit. Y'all got to get rid of that trash Spirit shit. And listen, it's nothing but them bum ass bitches on Spirit. Niggas got to start flying Delta. You know what I mean? That's where you start. You know what I mean? You start on Delta. Them $600 domestic flights. Nigga got to start paying $600 just for a domestic flight, just to meet Jeannie Buss. That's crazy. But even Jeannie's not gonna ride. Jeannie's a billionaire now, so Jeannie's not even gonna ride Delta. Fuck, man. Yeah, niggas can't keep riding Southwest, man. I'm thinking about it now. Like, yeah, niggas can't keep riding Southwest, bruh. You know? I fuck with Southwest, though. You know what I mean? They give you free drinks and shit. You know what I mean? Free little pretzels, free Oreos, free sodas. So shout out to Southwest. But yeah, niggas gotta upgrade. Niggas gotta start flying Delta. Niggas gotta start flying Delta. You said you can find more sexy girls than Adele for cheaper? You're not listening. Like, are you fucking listening to what I'm saying to you, dude? It ain't about being more sexier, dude. This is why I say you niggas are at a low level of the game. You're at a low level of the game, dude. Because you still thinking this is about looks. Let me ask you a question, clown. What is a girl's looks gonna do for you? What's her looks gonna do? You're gonna walk in the subway and say, hey, Mr. Sandwich Man. Hey, listen, bro. You see my girl? She's sexy, right? You think we can get 2 free footlongs? The nigga's gonna look at you like you're crazy. See, it's niggas like you, Ricky Life, it's niggas like you that fucked the whole game up. Because y'all put looks on a pedestal like it means something. It doesn't mean anything. A girl looking, okay, yeah, sure. Could we go find a girl? I'm sure if I went outside right now, right, I could find a girl that looks better than Adele. So? She can't do what Adele does, because Adele's a rich bitch. See, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You ever talking about more thicker, more sexy that turns on a man? See, you're still thinking with your dick, dude. You're a fucking nigger. You're over here, you're still thinking with your cock. Grow up, man. You're a grown-ass man. You're not in high school anymore. Do you see these prices of these flights now, nigga? Do you see how expensive it is out here, nigga? You still thinking with your cock? Yo. You niggas better start getting serious about life, dude. Honestly. You better start getting serious, bro. Y'all be trolling. Shit is real out here, gang. I'm talking about just nigga, shit done got so expensive. Like, I remember when flights used to be like 20, 30 bucks. I swear to God. Nigga, I used to be able to go to Miami for like 20 bucks. I promise to God. 5 years ago, I would book a ticket to Miami for $20. I'd book a one-way to Miami for 15 bucks. Nigga, a ticket to Miami now one way is like $200. That's just one way. That means you're going to get there and your ass going to be stranded there until you buy the ticket back. So round trip, you're looking at about $400 to $500. That's just for your flight. That's just for your flight. I didn't mention your hotel. I didn't mention your car service, Lyft, Uber. I didn't mention food and shopping and all this extra shit. Nigga, just for you to go down the street, it's gonna cost you $1,000 bare minimum. And even that probably wouldn't get you, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. Nigga, the middle class is done. The middle class is done. It's either you're poor or you're rich. That's it. There's no in between anymore. So sure, if you want to go find some bitch that you just think looks better than so-and-so, more power to you. Go ahead. Do your big one. I'm not going to hate on you. But what I'm saying is I need a rich bitch. I need a bitch that can generate revenue. I don't want no broke, cute hoe. There's plenty of them bitches out here. And all they want to do is just fucking spin. That's all they want to do is spend your money that you worked hard for. They want to spend your money because they're broke. No, dude, you got it, dude. You got it, King. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's all on you, King. You niggas don't understand, like, you niggas don't get it, man. You niggas think it's about looks, Oh, I can find a girl that looks better than Adele. Yeah, but she's broke, though. She's poor. She can't say, hey, babe, you want to go to, the Bahamas this weekend? I got a villa for us that's booked already. and all you got to do is just meet me at the airport. Yeah, you ain't never had no bitch do that. All your little cute bitch gonna do is just, fuck. That's it. That's all she gonna do is just fuck. And after you get your nut off, after you bust 2-3 nuts, then what? You can't fuck all day. Then what? Get your wallet ready, dude. No, dude. No. Listen. I done did all that shit. Bro. It's overrated, gang. All that cute shit, I'm telling you, it's overrated. All these bad bitches y'all niggas be talking about, been there, done that. It's overrated. Yeah, they look good. Okay. And? They're not coming with shit. They're not coming with shit. No plans, no ideas, no revenue making strategies, no nothing. Just titties and ass. No, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Niggas want an Adele, Niggas want a Beyonce, right? Niggas want a bitch that knows how to make some money. Everything in life costs money. We live in a capitalistic society. A bitch being pretty doesn't buy gas. I can't go to the gas man and say, hey, gas man, you see my girl? She's a baddie, huh? You think I can get 20 on pump 1 for the free ski? Nobody cares, dude. You being your girl being a baddie or a bitch being a baddie, it means nothing. You can't go get no loan cause your bitch a baddie. You can't get no gas money. You can't get no McDonald's. You can't get nothing. You're just gonna get maybe some acknowledgement from your close friends, maybe some of your family. They'll be like, yo, cuz, you got one. That'll be it. That's all the acknowledgement you're gonna get. You're gonna show your homies, and they're gonna be like, damn, she look good. And you're gonna feel good about yourself because you got a baddie. And then once that feeling wears off, that's it. You're not gonna get anything else out of that. Look at what Jay-Z's getting. Look at what Jay-Z's getting. Jay-Z's getting a fucking $100 million house. He's getting cars, watches. All the stuff Beyonce probably done bought for Jay-Z. She done probably bought him cars, watches, homes, vacations, trips, clothes, everything you could think of. She done bought that nigga. And guess what? You got some pussy. You're not serious, bro. You're not serious, gang. Wow. You're right. You got a bad bitch. Fucking clown.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I could find 30 girls that look better than Adele. Okay. Yeah. And let us know when you find one that'll take your goofy ass to the fucking Turks and Caicos and put you in a villa. Let us know when you got one that'll do that. All these bad bitches you got, and they ain't did nothing for your goofy ass. Ain't took you on one trip. They won't even take you somewhere domestically, let alone overseas somewhere. They won't even take you to fucking Alabama. They won't take your goofy ass to fucking Arizona. But you're right. She's a baddie, though. She is a baddie. No, dude. Nobody cares, man. like, nobody cares, bro. Like, seriously. I told that like I said, that baddie shit be overrated anyway. Give me a good 6, man. Give me a good 6 that know how to fuck, and I'm good, man. I'm happy with that. I'm good, man. All that baddie shit, man, that 8, 9 bullshit, man, y'all got that, man. I don't care about that shit. I already did that. It's not as hyped up as y'all make it seem. You know the girl that's gonna fuck you the best is gonna be a 6. It's not gonna be the 9. The girl that's gonna fuck you the best is gonna be that 6. She gonna fuck you like you've never been fucked before. And all you're gonna do with that 9 is just waste money. Chasing a nut. You're a fucking clown. But I can't cap though. I done had some baddies fuck the shit out of me too. So I ain't gonna just sit up and act like all the baddies ain't freaked out too. The baddies can fuck too. But like I said, the best fuck of your life is gonna be by a 6. I'm telling you, I swear to God. I don't make the rules. I swear to God. Nobody's gonna fuck you better than a 6. I don't know what it is about them 6s. They just know how to fuck.
You're a freaky frog.
Oh, man. We got the Tethernator. You said put that jersey in the rafters and retire my number. I'm telling you, I'm done. But like I said, if you see me still single at 45, it's just because I haven't found my Adele yet. So I'm still playing the field. You said the baddie is only a rental? I just think the whole concept of like a bitch being attractive is just like, it's just not enough, you know? It's like the way women look at dudes, it's the same thing. Like, okay, you could be a good-looking guy, and that might can get your foot in the door, you know? But after a while, like, that's not gonna matter. No matter how good-looking you are, if you can't, you know, take a girl on dates, if you can't take her on trips, if you're not spending money on her, if you're not doing this and that, and then third, she eventually gonna leave, no matter how good you look. No girl's just gonna sit with a fucking nigga that's not producing for the rest of her life. She eventually gonna bop off. It's the same thing the way I look at it. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, if a bitch look good, sure, I'll fuck her. You know, I'll fuck her 10, 20 times. And then after that, like, I'm good. What else is after that? How long does fucking last? What do you think, be fucking all day? I got shit to do. I'm not, like I said, some of you niggas just have all the time in the world to just be fucking. I don't know. Maybe you can fuck for 6 hours a day. Dude, I have stuff to do, man. I can't fuck all day. Bitch gotta get some money. You gotta have some ideas, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even like talking to bitches that don't be talking about shit. You feel me? I don't even like talking to niggas that don't be talking about shit. What are we talking about? Where's the money at? What's up with the money plays? Do you have any money plays? No, get off my phone. That goes for male or female. I don't give a fuck how bad you are. Bitch, fuck you. Where's the money? Where is the money? Where is the money plays? Where are the ideas? What are we talking about? We're not in high school anymore. Where is the money? We need money. You hoes want to go shopping. You hoes want to go out to eat. You hoes want to go spend the money, but you don't want to help a nigga make no money though. No, I can't. I'm not. No, man. That's insane. That's insanity. A bitch got no problem accepting a dinner date, but she got a problem when it's time to talk about how we gonna make some money together. Now her mind went blank. She knew how to order up that fucking steak though. She knew how to do that. She knew what type of steak she liked. She knew how she liked her steak cooked. And she knew how to order them sides and then mac and cheese and that broccoli and vegetables with the baked potato. Yeah, she knew how to order that baked potato and the margaritas. She was smart enough to do that. But when it's time to talk about some money, she ain't smart no more. She don't know how to make no money. But because she's a baddie, she gets a pass? No, that's for you niggas. I don't care how fine you are. There's a cap on that shit anyway. I mean, your titties can only be so big. Your face can only look so good. Your ass can only be so fat. There's a cap on that. As for y'all, like I said, ask me, do I talk on the phone with the... No. I used to be the type of nigga, I used to fall asleep on the phone with a bitch. I used to be on the phone, sleep with a bitch till 6 in the morning till I woke up the next day. I used to be on FaceTime with a bitch. Ask me the last time I hopped on FaceTime with a bitch. Bitch, get off my phone. Don't even call me. Because I'm not calling you. If you ain't talking about no money, I'm dead, so don't even call me. Just go ahead and text that shit to me. Whatever you gotta say, just text me. I had a bitch tell me that. She's like, oh, yeah, I feel like we don't got no connection. You wanna know why? Text me. Yeah, don't be calling me. I don't know. We're not building a connect. No. Whatever you gotta say, text that shit. If it ain't about no money, text it. Yeah, back in my earlier days, yeah, I could sit on the phone for 10 hours and really build a connection with a bitch. I don't have time to build a connection and to foster a relationship. I do not have time. If you ain't got no money play, you're wasting my money because I'm paying actually for my cell phone bill. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm paying for my bill as well. So if you ain't talking about no money and you're on my phone, you're wasting my money at that point. Because I had to pay for this bill. I had to pay for this phone. So if you're on this phone and you're not bringing me no money, you're actually technically wasting my money. Now you owe me money. Now you owe me money. How's that? See, this is how you niggas got to start thinking. Because everything costs money. See, I don't know why you niggas be giving bitches passes. The gas man ain't got a pass for you. Nigga, the gas is $4.99. That's what the gas costs. He not gonna give you a discount. You ain't got the money, you ain't getting no gas. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. You go to the grocery store, ain't no passes, nigga. You don't get no free pass. The eggs is what they is. $2.99, $1.99, whatever it costs. The juice is $2, $3. The fucking chicken wings is $10 a pound. Nobody's giving you no passes, nigga. It costs what it costs. Everything costs money. So if you're not helping generate no money, you're a waste youth. And that goes for men and women. I'm sorry, I don't have no respect, dude, for bitches. I don't have no respect. There's no respect. There's no respect for you niggas either. There's no respect out here. Oh, you gotta let the bitch slide. Man, fuck the bitch. And it's fuck the niggas too. Simple as that. What are we talking about? If we ain't talking about no money, we ain't got nothing to talk about. It is what it is. Moral of the story, right? Get you an Adele. See, Rich Paul ain't got to worry about this shit no more. Because he got him in a Dell. So he don't have to worry about where the money's going to come from and none of that shit. See, that's how you actually foster a relationship. When you get a bitch that got some money. That's how you foster a relationship. Because now y'all can take trips. See, that's where the love gets built at. Is on them trips. Yeah. That's where the love gets built. You niggas can't even afford to take a bitch on a trip. So how she gonna fall in love? No, the love gets built in Cabo. The love gets built in Hawaii. When y'all are on the vacation, in the fucking hotel, and y'all are fucking like wild animals. That's where the love gets built. That's where the relationship gets built. On vacation. But if you're not even having it to where you could take a bitch on vacation, and if she ain't having it to where she can at the very least pitch in, then back to Hinge you go. That's all I see on Twitter now, is bitches on Hinge talking about their dating stories from Hinge. You want to know what Hinge is? It's a fuck app. Okay? That's all those bitches are on there doing. Those bitches are on there fucking. That's what Hinge is. Hinge is a sophisticated Tinder. That's what it is. It's a fuck app. You're not finding love on Hinge, man. What's the nigga gonna say? Hey, you want to go out for drinks? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna try to get you, tipsy so he can fuck. And then once he fucks, he's gonna move on to the next bitch. That's what Tinder's or in Hinge is for. It's a fuck app. Love gets built on vacations. That's where love gets built. You're not finding love on Hinge. You're not gonna find love at a fucking rooftop bar. You're not gonna find love at a fucking club. You're only gonna find love on a vacation. You're going to find love in the Bahamas. You're going to find love in Cabo. You're going to find love in Tulum. That's where you're going to find love at. You're not finding love at the fucking club. Buy a bitch a $10 drink and she goes and fucks. Well, yeah, if listen, yeah, sure, I've done it. Yeah, you go to the club, you meet you a nice Latina, y'all go home and fuck. Okay, cool. What's next? Oh, now you want a dinner date? No, that's not happening. Now you want vacations? Probably not. And then it's on to the next nigga. This is the cycle in 2026. This is the dating cycle. It's a cock carousel. That's all it is. It's just nothing but cocks. There's no love being fostered here. It's no relationships being fostered. It's just cock after cock after cock after cock. That's it.
You're a freaking frog.
But see, my nigga Rich Paul is in love. You wanna know why? Because Adele has enough money to get a villa. And it's in that villa in Turks and Caicos where they found love at. See, Jay-Z don't be taking Beyonce to the club. No, they don't do that clubbing shit. That's broke, low-level activities. That's poor activities, right? Seriously, that's poor. Now that I'm thinking about it, the club is for poor people. Yeah. $20 to get in, poor. $20 a drink, poor. That's where the poor people go. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're spending $50. You're poor. Yeah, Jay-Z taking Beyonce to fucking Australia. Yeah, he ran a whole house in Australia. Seriously, I remember when they dropped Watch the Throne. This was like 2011. They dropped Watch the Throne. And I remember, because I loved that album at the time. I was a senior in high school. And they dropped a documentary on Watch the Throne. It was like a short documentary. And I went and watched it. And in the documentary, they were showing the recording process and you know, everything. And they actually went to Australia to record some of the songs for the album. So they showed, you know, Jay-Z was there, Kanye was there. They had some big ass house in Australia. They had private chefs and shit, you know, and they was making Watch the Throne in there. I'm like, God damn, that's some player shit. Nigga flew everybody to Australia, and that's where they made some songs for Watch the Throne. Like, that's actually hard. like that's hard as fuck, right? That's dope. That's what rich niggas do. They don't go to the fucking club, spending fucking $50 on a fucking Don Julio shot. That's what poor motherfuckers do. The rich motherfuckers go to Monaco. They go to Spain. You know? Marbella. That's what they call it. Marbella, Spain. That's where the niggas with the paper go. They go to Marbella, Spain. You niggas hitting a bitch up to my let's get drinks. Ladies, listen. I'm gonna put y'all on game, ladies. If a nigga say he want to get drinks, that just means he's just trying to fuck. He's just trying to clap cheeks. That nigga's not serious. Straight up. If a nigga say he want to get drinks, he just trying to fuck. That nigga's gonna fuck and keep it pushing. Simple as that. So I ain't saying don't fuck him. I'm just saying that's what that means. So if you want to get that nigga some pussy, go give him some pussy. But I'm just letting you know what it means when a nigga say he want to go for drinks on Hinge. Exactly. A coffee date, whatever. Exactly. If a nigga say he want to take you on a coffee date, just block his ass. Straight up. A coffee date is fucking crazy, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on the phone a few months ago with this badass Latina. And I was like, yeah, I was telling her on the phone, I'm like, I don't even know what niggas are on. And they talking about a coffee date. Like, that's just insane. Like, who the fuck would take a bitch to go get some coffee? Like, nigga, what? Nigga, I wouldn't even go do that. Like, just, like, what? As a date? You want to go get coffee? You're poor. You're poor, man. That's crazy. You can't, listen, I'm going to tell you what y'all do, right? You go get some food and you get the margaritas. But you got to feed the bitch. You niggas don't even want to feed your bitches. That's crazy. You niggas don't even want to put food in the bitch's stomach. I mean, what you want her to suck dick on an empty stomach? Fuck, man. You niggas are ruthless out here, dude. You niggas are ruthless. What if the bitch is hungry? You just want her to come over 10 o'clock, stay for 2-3 hours, and suck your dick with no food in her stomach at all. That's crazy. No, man, feed the bitch, dude. Get the bitch a fucking taco or something. I don't know. But feed her. You know what I mean? If you're going to take her on a date. But don't be hitting no bitch up to my, you want to go for coffee. That's crazy. You think Rich Paul said, yo, Adele, let's go for coffee? No, look at this picture with LeBron right here. They're in fucking France somewhere. Look at this shit. They're in France, man. This is rich nigga shit. But you niggas want to go for a fucking coffee date. A fucking $4 coffee. Man, you niggas ain't serious, man. You niggas ain't serious, bro. Let me know when y'all niggas are serious, gang, and we can have a real conversation. You niggas hitting these bitches up. No wonder the bitch is not responding. No wonder the bitch is not responding, dude. You niggas talking about let's go get a coffee. Yeah, you ain't getting no pussy saying coffee date. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy. I've never heard of a nigga getting some pussy after he said he took a bitch on a coffee date. There's no way a bitch gave you some pussy and you took her on a coffee date. You ain't serious, bro. But like I said, chat, it is what it is, man. You said food sucks anyway? I don't know like what y'all have against like dinner dates and stuff like that. Like I honestly love dinner dates. I was never on that wave of, oh, I'm not gonna take a girl out for a dinner date. You know, like I never was on that wave. You know what I mean? But then again, too, I always like get cheeks after dates. You know, for the most part. You know. So a lot of niggas, I guess they took girls on dates and didn't get cheeks, and then they got like resentful. So I mean, if that was happening to you, then okay, sure, right? I get it. But for me, it just doesn't really happen like that. You know. Usually, I mean, if we go on the date, like, you know, there's gonna be some fucking going on after that. That's just me, though. You said dates are earned. Okay. You said I can't feed the bitch before she give me head because she gonna gag all the food back up. Waste of time. All right, bro, I'm out, man. Chat, what I say? I told y'all these niggas not serious. These niggas ain't serious, bro. These niggas trolling. Like I gotta go, chat. These niggas not serious, bro. This nigga said dates are earned. What did I tell y'all, chat? They're not serious. They're not. This is good though, because for the niggas that are serious, this is why dating in 2026 is so easy, because this is the competition. There is no competition anymore. There's no competition. Niggas don't even want to take a bitch out to eat anymore. Why do you think you tell a bitch, yo, you want to go get some food? Yep. They ready to go. Cause look at the chat. Niggas is saying they don't even want to go on dinner dates. So my question is, what do you do then? What do y'all just sit in the car? I mean, how are these dates going? I want to understand it. Seriously, I do. I want to get this. So, like, how does this go? Like, do you just pick her up and y'all just sit in the car and fuck? Nah, bro, you niggas ain't serious, bro. You niggas not serious, bro. Y'all are trolling tonight, man. No, man, that's crazy. There's no way you're meeting women. You said I get cheeks, no date at all? Okay. Like I said, chat, niggas will settle for anything. You know, niggas will settle. Like I said, niggas will settle just for the cheeks. You guys are literally seeing it in the chat right now. That's it. They are literally settling, chat. They don't even understand that they're settling. Let me put Rich Paul and his Nubian white queen back on the screen. Look at the chat, folks. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. I get cheeks, no date at all. This nigga said just get a room. What? He said you don't just get to be seen with me. Bro, the bitch is probably fucking ugly. That's why you don't want to be seen with her. This is sad, man. This is sad. You're never gonna. Can you imagine if Rich Paul was trying to court and pursue Adele, and he said, "Yo, let's get a room"? Can you imagine if Rich Paul was like, yo, Adele, let's go grab a coffee? What? He said they ain't getting pussy like that, Reg. You can tell by the responses. They ain't getting nothing quality. They might could get some low level pussy, but you're not gonna get no quality. You're not gonna have no quality women, and you're talking like that. You're not gonna have no quality women, man. You're gonna get a skeezer, a low budget slut. That's what you're gonna get, dude. If you want an Adele, if you want a Beyonce, you're gonna have to spend money, dude. But once again, you niggas gave up on that. You gave up. You gave up on getting a high quality woman. So all you do is just settle for skeezers. And then you think you have game. You don't have game. You're embarrassed. You don't even want to be seen with the bitch. The nigga say she don't deserve to be seen with me yet. Nigga, who are you kidding, nigga? You got an ugly bitch. That's why you took her straight to the telly. Cause the bitch is ugly. You don't even want to be seen with her. You don't even want to be outside with her. Cause she's fucking ugly. You niggas ain't getting. Why am I even having this conversation, chat? You niggas not getting no hoes. Like, what am I even talking about? You niggas don't get no bitches talking like this, man. You niggas ain't getting no bitches, bro. I'm off this chat. I'm over here talking to a fucking brick wall. I'm talking to a bucket of shrimp right now. You niggas ain't getting no hoes talking like this anyway. Like, what are we even talking about? I'm gonna just let y'all niggas keep rocking out. Listen, do what you do, gang. Like I said, if you tell them pull straight up to the telly, nigga, that sound like some prostitute shit to me, nigga. It sound like you fucking hookers, nigga. That's what it sounds like. It sound like you met a bitch off Backpage and said, I'm gonna meet you at the telly. Nah, dude, you fucking hookers, man. Let me know when y'all niggas ready to get some real pussy. I'm out, chat.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl. That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
So, man, I'm so in love. Yeah, I miss you. Yeah, I miss your touch.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl.
I wanna get back every
That's
day,
what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing
to
super
me.
chats at her.
Y'all still here for me, even though I broke your heart 1,000,000 times.
You lucky I'm not single. I would take your girl.
It's not a
That's what would happen. Don't make me come to your live and start throwing super chats at her.
So while you're on the internet doing your foo-foo man jokes and your foo-foo this and your foo-foo that and all these other foo-foo and all of that, the foo-foo man will take your girl. That's what would happen. So while you cracking all these jokes and you think you're funny and doing all of these racist jokes and this and that and calling me this and calling me that, just know what it is. Just know that the foo-foo man will take your girlfriend. That's all I want to tell you.
Showing you instead of telling you and loving you, quit pretending to.
Shut your bitch ass up.